Hi everyone, today we are going to solve the problem array search. So the problem description is given an array, name is ARR of n integers and an integer an element x. These two are the input array and x. So find whether element x is present in the array or not. So if the element is present in the array, then we should return the index of the element and the first occurrence of the x, not any occurrence of the x. We should return the index of first occurrence. If it doesn't exist in the array given, then simply return the -1. So for example, the input is 1 2 3 4 and the target or x equal to 3. So we can see the indexing of array is 0 1 2 3. So the index of 3 is 2 and the output is 2. This is what we should do. So in this case, for the doesn't exist one, x equal to the target equal to 6 and the elements are 10 8 30. So x 6 is not present in the array, so the output is -1. This is what the problem about is. So how to solve? So the steps are, the best solution is we use two steps or two things. We use a loop and a condition within it. These two are enough to solve this problem. So how to do it? So for every iteration, we iterate through the array step by step or sequentially one by one. So we return the each and every element to check with x. So how it done? So if you see the first element is 1, so we check if they said to search. So if x, the target element, is equal to this first element or the current element or not. So we can see the condition is here, 1 equal to x, yes or not. So we can see 1 is not equal to 3. So we do nothing. Next, what is next to 1? It is 2. So again same the condition, 2 the current element is equal to 3 or not. So not. So we do nothing. Next, after 2 we have 3. So what should we do? The same condition. If the current element 3 is equal to x, x is also 3. So 3 equal to 3. Is it true or false? It is true. So what they said? Return the index of that element x. So x is equal to the current element and the current element was iteration, 0th iteration means 0th index iteration, first index iteration, second index iteration. So you can see the index was 2 at that iteration. So we return the same the value as the output. So in this way the loop runs. If after completion of this all this loop, if we come down, means we still didn't find the element in the array, means the x is not found in the array. As we can see, if we are going through all the arrays step by step and one by one, still we didn't find the x, which means x is not found in the array. So what should we do? We return -1. They said it, so simply return -1. So how to do it? So we said we should use a loop, so we use a for loop. We start from 0th index, array start from 0th index based. So I less than, we take a n which represent the size of array. We get the array, any array size by array name dot length. Length is a variable here, so we didn't use any square round brackets here. So next, how do, if array contain n integers, so what is the range? 0 to n minus 1. So same, 0 to n minus 1. As we can see, I kept less than symbol, so it goes a step before it. So actually n minus 1. And for every step I plus plus, means we should move one step at a time forward. So we use I plus plus here. Next, we completed the loop part, which is the step 1 or component 1, and the next step is the condition. So what we wrote the condition, current element is equal to x or not. So how do we get the current element? Array name square brackets I is the current index equal to x or not. If it is not equal to x, we do nothing as you mentioned here. If it is equal to x, then return the current index. They gave the index of the occurrence, not the element actually. So return what is the current index of that element x? It is I. So return I. So after all this loop execution and completion, if it comes here, then it means it doesn't find x anywhere in the array. Even though it went through all the arrays sequentially, it doesn't find. So what they said, if it doesn't exist, -1 return. So same return -1. So the sample test case is it is passed, and the hidden test cases are so we can see the question passed all the test cases 1115. So after completing the program successfully submitting, we should check the expected complexities. It is a better practice to check. So what did you say? The time should be big of n expected. So time is measured as in the program how many internal loops or normal sequential loops we use in the program. So we just use a single loop, nothing more complex, which depends on n. So the time becomes big O notation of the same n. So they also same given that big O of n. So time is passed. Next, auxiliary space. Space is calculated by how many type of variables we used or we created in the program for its functionality. We just used a variable n. N is a integer type of variable which takes just 4 bytes, which without independent of the input. So input may be 100 integers, 1000, 10,000 or else 1, but the size is fixed, which means it is static. So the space is also big of 1. So the time and space are satisfied with our program. So it is okay, or it is okay best, satisfying the expected complexities. This is how we solve the program array search. So thank you. Practice the program.